All right. So last stream was good because we hit 400,000. That's kind of a nice milestone. Today I'm more excited about today because our high score is 405,000, and we will break that high score today. This will be the first time I get a new high score. Well, I mean, the other world, this world right here that has that high score is still alive. Like I could continue that if I wanted to, but we are not doing that. We wanted to make a world from scratch and record the whole process, so here we are. Yeah, 405,630. So we're going to hit that about halfway through. I don't think that I'm in too much of a rush today. I was supposed to play, me and a friend were going to play a game, and he ended up not being able to make it. So here I am. Trying to decide where I want to go. This piece. Go check out the tree area. I know we got a lot of tree quests right now. Yeah, this is a good spot. Okay, that works. This one. This tile has kind of one of each type of, I guess, what would you even call them? But not biome, it's like type of piece. We got house, field, and tree. I'm not sure what you would refer to that as, but whatever. See if we can find any good spots. Ooh, I like that. That's good. Go there. Yeah, this has 2 fields on it. And a little bit of house. So maybe we want to put it over here. Ooh, nice. I'll go there. Good spot. I'll go here with this tile. Not bad. I don't think that there's any spots that like really need a piece like this. But it's not a bad idea to look around. Sure. Especially since we're probably not in a big rush tonight. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything yet. And we've already looked like halfway across the map. I saw a good spot too, so we could just go back. Hopefully find that spot and put it there. Not a terrible spot. But that is a nice spot. But we gotta worry about these pieces now. Okay. Okay, we've pretty much been all the way around the map. And I think we were gonna go... Was it there? I think it was there. Bunny! Indeed, it's Carl Cinco Binko Pinko Linko. That's me. That's my full name. Welcome in. Good to see you. I know you've like lurked here and there a few times, and I do appreciate that. But yeah, how you been? I've been dead for 15 years. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Did you, are you resurrected now? Come back to life? It feels like I've been dead anyway. Fair enough. I feel dead quite often, so. But it's probably for different reasons. I like this spot. We'll just go there. I don't think I like this piece. Got a small field quest on it. And this is, yeah, this is too big of an area. Want to try to keep this quest alive? I don't know if I want to. I suppose so. This year so far has been... Are you've probably been busy with school. Is school... Is that what's going on? Are you still at school staying busy with that? Okay. I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide if I want this alive or not. Tough call. Okay, I was thinking that that might work. I don't remember where we had... No, I do remember where we had this. It was... Okay. Still got to decide what to do with this. We could just put it here and just forget the quest. It is a nice quest. I kind of would like, because it's got both, got a flag quest on it, and those are always nice. No, not right now. Class ended beginning of May. School ended up being my coping mech because I went through some heavy emotional stuff. Oof. Okay, now I'll be okay. Fair enough. Sounds like you don't want to get into that, which I completely understand. This is a safe space. We are allowed to be what we need to be, feel how we need to feel. So yeah, I hope you continue to take care of yourself. It sounds like you're trying your best to do that. Yeah. Whatever it is that's going on, I wish you the best. But anyways, I'm trying. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I don't want to say that I get what's going on with you because I obviously don't know the details, but I have definitely had those kinds of feelings before, like going through emotional stuff. Just got to get out of the funk and get back to some sense of normality. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think we'll go here with this. Another village. Why is it giving me so many... I feel like every one of these hidden tiles lately has been a village. And none of them are close to any village tiles. Very annoying. So are you like all done with school or just done for the year? I feel like I remember that you were just getting started at the beginning of last year. So I'm assuming it's just, yeah, just done for the year. I have fall next. Okay. Gotcha. How many years do you have? Like, are you at the beginning? Are you in the middle, towards the end? Like, where are you at roughly? Go here. Don't really like that. I gotta sign up for it, but we get there when we get there. For sure, for sure. Yeah, you gotta take the time you need to figure all that out. Go here. I like that. Man, I feel like my throat is bothering me. It was fine before I started streaming. Trying to get into nursing school, so the goal is like 2027, 2028. Yeah. Unless the Lord has other plans. Yeah, fair enough. Kind of gotta see where things take you, see where you end up. Things can always change for sure. Yeah, hopefully whatever it is, it ends up working out okay for you. I think we're gonna, yeah, this next tile we should be able to get this quest done. Yeah, I mean, that's quite a while. I mean, let's see, 2027, 2028, so that's 3 or 4 years, yeah. That's not terribly long. I mean, when you get old like me and you have kids and life is basically over, um, 3 or 4 years is nothing. Me too. I know I shouldn't be stressing out about it, but I've been more prone to that lately, and I need to stop that. I mean, life is stressful. It's easy to get caught up in it, you know? I definitely feel that at times. Like lately for me, it's been um like the monotony of work, of my work. Like my job is so unfulfilling and so boring, and most of my day I'm just sitting at a desk doing nothing, watching YouTube videos or something. And that's basically my life every day. And what do you do, if I may ask? So I work out at a facility in Washington State, called the Hanford site, and the Hanford site is where the plutonium for the uh, for the atom bomb was produced during World War II. And now there's a bunch of nuclear waste out there that needs to be cleaned up. Yeah, so pretty heavy stuff. But now it's just basically it's a nuclear waste cleanup site at this point. Um, and so it's not as freaky as it used to be, right? Like back then it was big deal, heavy stuff, right? There was a war going on. Nowadays it's just a cleanup site, and it sounds a lot scarier than it is. Pretty cool. It's like a big part of American history. But, I mean, that part's cool. Not the greatest part of American history, obviously, but definitely part of it. um, but yeah, I mean, it's a neat place, but it's run by the federal government. It's not like it's not run by the state. It's run by, you know, the Department of Energy, which is a federal entity. It gets a little complicated and political and bureaucratic at times, so it can be very different than most places, for sure. Um, yeah. So obviously I'm not going to get into all the details just because they're boring and probably don't want to hear all of it, honestly. But I will say that because it's a government job, it's very slow and there's a lot of downtime. This is very common at a lot of, you know, sites like that. I see what you mean. Yeah. So, and the worst part about it is the work that I do, like if I am busy, the work that I am doing is not very fulfilling. I mean, it's kind of enjoyable at times, depending on like the crew you're working with or what's going on. Like it can be enjoyable, and I don't hate it when I am busy. But when I'm not busy, I basically spend 10 hours of my day sitting at my desk at my office, just wasting away. So that's my life most days. um it pays really well. It takes really good care of my family. Like it's 100% worth it. But it is a sacrifice for sure, and it's not super enjoyable. Um so there's just some days where it's just rough, right? Like it's just you are just bored and tired, and it's easy to get depressed if you dwell on it for too long. Um, So it's important to try to find ways to counteract that and kind of try to deal with it. And oh, I'm gonna shoot, there's a better spot right there. There we go. Um, Streaming and video games is definitely one thing that really helps me find joy and spending time with my family for sure. Um, Me and my wife have spent a lot of time talking about this kind of stuff, so she's like very aware of it and very supportive and very much allows me to do the things that I need to take care of myself, which is a huge blessing for sure. Um, yeah, and we've spent a lot of time, like we've gotten really, really close through our, what is it now, 7 years of marriage? We've been married 7 years, and I feel like we're closer than we've ever been, which is super awesome. Um, and so yeah, like there's a lot of good in my life. Yeah, it's super good. It's very, we are very happy and very well taken care of. Like, my time at work is very, slow and can be depressing. Wife Cinco is also good. Yeah, I think we're trying to make sure that we're both taken care of. We're both really good at feeling each other out. Like, we can kind of just sense when the other person's having a hard time, and we're both we both try really hard to make sure that we're both taken care of. Um, yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that's a good skill to have. Yeah, honestly, it's all about like the communication. Like we have worked really. Oh yeah, yeah, she's been doing really well lately. Like I think both her and I have been overall happier than. I say overall we're probably the happiest we've ever been. But no matter how happy you are, there's still going to be times that are rough. Um, and so I've gotten a lot better at making sure that I'm good at work, and we've kind of we got routines down now. Like daily life is getting. Oh yeah, no, 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 that's totally fine. No, it's good to no, it's good to take care. When you're in a relationship and a marriage, for sure, you want to make sure that you're taking care of each other. But yeah, those are definitely good questions. Um, but yeah, I feel like we're really good at communicating each other with each other. She's um gotten a lot better at like being open with me when she's having a hard time, which is huge for me because um when we first got married, that was kind of hard for her. And but we've gotten really good at that. We're able to communicate really well and just be open and kind of vulnerable with each other. And I think that's really good. I think a successful marriage, you should be vulnerable with each other. You should be willing to trust each other with, the things that are hard for you. And I think, honestly, I think a lot of marriages end because people are trying to hide, like they're not open enough with each other. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, Obviously, I don't know how many relationships you've been in, but most people have at least some experience with that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's just, I think, one of the biggest lessons that I've learned and one of the biggest pieces of advice. No, oh, none. Okay. Well, I didn't want to make any assumptions. I just, you know, I figure most people have at least been romantically interested in someone. Um, but maybe not. Not everybody does, and that's totally fine. Um, but in any relationship, whether or not it's a romantic one, communication should be a very important thing for that, right? Like communication is everything. So yeah, I don't know. We're kind of getting into some deep topics. I don't mind. I enjoy them. Um, it's definitely not what I was expecting when I hit the stream button. So yeah, but hey, like I said earlier, this is definitely a safe space to talk about things if you need to. 100%. It means a lot in friendships. I take that stuff seriously, so seriously. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, some of the people that I consider my best friends are the ones that are the easiest to talk to and just kind of be open with, communicate, and um, just be willing to kind of be real with each other. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of that kind of stuff, like of opening up and just being honest with people, which is understandable. It's easy. That's why it hurts when I do something wrong and hurt that person by accident, or they hurt me. Yeah, I was kind of just about to start talking about that kind of stuff, is that um, when you do end up like giving that trust to people, you're basically opening yourself up for potential suffering, right? Like, because people can take advantage of that, and it sucks. And so I get when people have a hard time being open and being real with people. And then the worst part about that is it affects future relationships, right? Like, it makes you scared of being that way with people. So yeah, it's like people who go through like trauma or like, you know, abusive relationships or whatever. Yeah, it can take a toll on people. I've personally haven't experienced anything major like that, which I'm very grateful for, because I know a lot of people who have. And so like hearing other people's experiences, I'm like, dang, like I wouldn't know what to do in these kinds of scenarios. Like, I get why people have a hard time opening up, right? Like, it's scary. I hope you don't. That's one of the things I actually went through this year. That was the first thing that happened, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's definitely. It's honestly, it's probably one of the worst things that you can go through. Like physical pain and suffering is one thing, but there's just something about like emotional and like relationship kind of pains that's just a whole nother level, right? Like, I feel like it's hard to compare, physical pain to emotional pain, but I feel like I would much rather go through physical pain, right? Because ugh, getting yeah, when stuff like this happens, when you get hurt like that, it affects everything, other relationships, the things you love. I wish exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, physical pain goes away eventually. I mean, unless it's like, I don't know, breaking a, getting paralyzed or something, but that's, something different entirely. But even that, like, I mean, I feel like that's better than going through major emotional abuse or trauma, right? Amputation. Yeah. Well, and that's hard to like say, because so few people experience that kind of stuff, like an amputation or losing a limb or whatever. Like, it's extremely rare, right? So it's hard to like imagine ourselves in those kind of situations. But I've seen a lot of people who have had like amputations, or had they've like lost, parts of their body or their limbs or their sight or whatever it might be. Um, and I've seen a lot of these people end up being very resilient through it. Like, I think, you know, even with those kinds of like, pains and sufferings, people still come out on top, I think. And I think it's a lot harder to come out on top when you're dealing with, um, emotional abuse or relationship abuse or whatever it might be. Um, that's just a lot deeper, I think. It's so hard to break through that kind of stuff. Like, I think at the end of the day, like, I probably would rather take like an amputation over major trauma from like something to do with like a relationship with someone I really care about, right? I don't need my arms and legs. When you feel like you're losing a friend, it feels like grief. Yeah, like, and like I said, I like, as far as that kind of stuff goes, I haven't been through a whole lot personally, which, like I said, very grateful for. Um, I mean, I have been hurt by relationships before, but I feel like overall they weren't any like major relationships. Like, it wasn't a family member or someone who really means a lot to me. Yeah, at the end of the day. So, yeah, yeah, this is heavy stuff. Big topics. For sure. Like I said, I don't mind. We could talk about this all day. These are good things to talk about. I feel like a lot of times when people are going through that kind of stuff, like they just need somebody that they can trust and talk to. Like, and you know, that's obviously not the only thing that you need, but I can be super gullible because I like having the benefit of the doubt. I do not have a good eye for people. Yeah, I feel like I might be similar. I don't know if gullible is the right word, but because I haven't ever really been super hurt by anyone, that I just tend to be more trusting, right? After the fight, I started doubting everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So like, I naturally kind of just trust that most people are gonna be good people, which overall I think that is true. Like I do genuinely think that most people are good people. But there's enough people out there that are gonna try to take advantage of you that you do have to watch your back and kind of be careful sometimes. So yeah, it's definitely tough. It's hard to know how far to like open yourself up and kind of allow people to get to know who you really are. Thankfully, the Lord helped me with be with His people again because I don't think I would have survived without it. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of strength in spirituality and being able to turn to people who are connected with and not just Christianity but like other religions as well. I personally have a Christian background and do believe in Christianity, I guess, generic. I won't go into too much detail about that. I don't know how much we're allowed to talk about on Twitter. I think we can talk about whatever we want for the most part. Um, but yeah, I think there is a lot of power in religion and in having a higher power that you can rely on. Even now, I struggle to like open up and be forward with hanging out. Usually, people have to offer that stuff to me. Yeah, yeah, I get that. I've seen that too. Just, but mostly just it's kind of different for me. I feel like once you get married and have kids, um, the friends that you did have are less likely to stick around. um, and one, it didn't help that I didn't have like a ton of friends in the first place, right? But yeah, it's. But you're saying it's hard for you to like reach out to people and try to have social experiences with them. I'm assuming that's what you're trying to say with that struggle to open up. Yeah, people have to come to you and whoa, that was kind of weird. People have to come to you and say, yeah, basically offer to hang out. Well, I hope that I mean we're not obviously we're not like crazy good friends, but we only know each other online. But if you ever need someone to talk to and you feel comfortable with it, I'm here. You can reach out to me on Discord or whatever. And I try to be a good friend to everyone I can. So hopefully you can feel safe in my streams or whatever. I try my best to be yeah, yeah. I try my best to be someone that people can. I'm glad you feel safe right now. I try really hard to create a safe space for everybody on my streams. I think I do. Yeah, I have the mental health friendly. That's one of my tags. Like I'm hoping that anyone can kind of come here and kind of feel the good vibes and feel comfortable with talking about whatever they need to talk about. I'm not going to judge. We all go through hard times and we should try to help each other out, Try to be friends, take care of each other. So, anyways. Yeah, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here. Hopefully I can do this kind of stuff again because all of this stuff is eating me alive. I miss being here. Like here in my stream specifically or just being like present or both, I guess. Maybe both. This is a good spot. Streaming in general. So like you want to get back into streaming or just be in people's streams. maybe both. Yeah, I wish I could be in people's streams more often than I am. I try to, but I feel like I'm not the best at it. That was actually a really nice spot. Oh shoot. We need to finish this quest up, and then we need to close this down because it's getting a little cramped over here. One of the reasons I really like streaming is because of the social aspect of it. Like, I love turning something that I love, video games, into something social, right? Like being able to share it with people and talk to people. Like, I feel like, you know, I can kind of put myself out there and be open and just kind of more be myself. And the nice thing about streaming is you have so much control over it, right? Like, you can, anytime that I've been, like, somebody comes in and is trying to be a jerk, which is pretty rare, honestly, like, not very, that doesn't happen very often, thank goodness. Yeah, I love that too. Yeah, honestly, that's not why I got into streaming, but that's one of the biggest reasons why I've stuck with it, is just because I absolutely love the social part of it. Because it really is, you're basically just turning something you love into something very, like, personal and social, right? Like, and I need more of that in my life. I need social interaction. That's one thing that I've really learned about myself in the past, like, year and a half, is that I thrive when I have regular social interactions. And that's hard to do at my job. I don't talk to too many. I mean, I probably could put more of an effort into it, honestly. Like, there are people at work that I do enjoy being around. But when I'm at work, I just have basically zero drive to do much of anything. Like, it's just a bad place. So it can be rough. But, you know, it is what it is. We push forward. So, anyways. Yeah, I would love to see, like, if I see that you're streaming or whatever, I would 100% be there. Haven't really admitted this to anyone, but it blends into everything I love. My whole identity on Twitch and online in general. It made me loathe Bunny. Like, I almost hit the live button, but I keep talking myself out of it because I just don't want to be Bunny, even though Bunny is supposed to be me. Yeah, no, I love that you said that. I have felt that too. Like, and I feel that a lot less now because I've finally just decided that this space and this time, it's not me trying to please people. Like, before, you know, that's why a lot of people get into streaming, is because they want to, I guess, turn their hobby into something productive, right? Like, they want to make, like, you know, if I'm going to be playing video games, I might as well be trying to, you know, do something with that instead of just wasting time with that. Like, I think a lot of people have turned to streaming for that, and then they feel obligated to be a certain person while they're streaming. And that's kind of how I approached it too at first. It used to happen less, but right after the fight, that was the whole semester. Because when I think of this friend, I think of Art, because we're doing a project together. And I think of Bunny, because the name is on it. Okay, yeah. Okay. So basically that whole fight kind of affected your whole personality, is what it sounds like. Yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. I don't think I've experienced that specifically. It becomes a source of stress. Made me loathe Bunny, and I almost deleted everything many times. Oof. I'm glad you didn't, because I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're able to talk about this kind of stuff, you know? But yeah, I think, you know, maybe what I'm saying is different than what you're talking about, but I have felt that, like, not, I almost don't want to. There are a lot of times that I have felt that I don't want to stream because I don't want to put myself out there, or I don't want to try to be, like, happy and exciting and entertaining for people. And, you know, and there's still times when I feel that way, but it's less like, if I don't want to stream now, it's because I have something else I want to do. Like, I want to watch a show with my wife, or I want to play a game with, you know, someone online without streaming. Um, because I've made it a lot more. I feel like I'm a lot more myself when I am streaming now, and that makes it a lot easier to stream, right? But yeah, almost don't want to. Yeah. I I mean, I don't want to tell you to that you should get back into streaming because obviously you need to do what's best for you, right? But I will say that I hope you do because I really did enjoy watching your streams and hanging out with you. I can't obviously guarantee that I'm gonna be there every time, but if I ever do see you online, I can guarantee that I will 100% be there. There's very few people that I would watch their streams over a bunny stream. So hopefully that, you know, makes you feel good. Also keep thinking she wouldn't care enough. Right, so this has to do with that friend, right? Like that you're talking about. Um, oh, I missed a message. Okay, hold on. Okay, it made me low, almost late. We reconciled, but I haven't told this person that her actions did this to me. Almost don't want to. Okay. When I read I almost don't want to, I didn't see that last message. I thought you were talking about you almost don't want to stream, but now I get it a little more. You said, so you're afraid to tell, like to open up to her, thinking that she wouldn't care enough. I don't want this person to feel bad or anything. Okay. Really? You really think that? Okay, so when you said really, you really think that, what specifically were you asking me about? I feel like I was talking about the wrong. I was thinking you were talking about streaming rather than fixing things with this friend. But now I wanna make sure we're talking about the right thing. So about you liking it when I'm like, "Oh yeah, 100%. You are by far one of my favorite people to watch on stream." Yeah, I can't think of too many people that I would watch before you. I think the only people that I would watch before you are like maybe people that I know in real life, like maybe Cameron or not Rift Adam. Rift Adam's name is Cameron. He's okay with people knowing that, so I don't feel bad when I let that slip. Rift Adam, and I have a couple other friends that I know in real life that stream. Like I might watch them first just because you know they're like super close friends and family. But like out of everybody that I've met online, there's nobody that I think I would rather watch besides you. That means I'm glad. Yeah, no, I'm being 100% honest. I mean, I'd have to go through my follow list just to be 100% sure, but I really can't think of anybody that I would rather watch. Like that I've out of the people that I've met through streaming, right? People that I've met online. Cause yeah, there's just you have this kind of like it feels like you want to be real with people, kind of like what we're doing right now, and I absolutely love that about you. Like yeah, so anytime I see you streaming, I'm like, oh, there's Bunny, let's go. And then I just want to say, hey, Bunny, let's talk about everything. Let's catch up. um, but yeah, 100%. I would be there for you every time if I could. If I'm not there, it's because I don't know that you're online. I need to be better about keeping my Twitch, um, keeping Twitch open enough so that I can see when you are online. That's really my biggest problem is I forget to pull up Twitch when I'm not online, or when I am online but I'm not streaming. I regularly forget to have it open even though I want to. I do want to be real. I want to just have fun and hang out with people. Don't worry about it. People get busy, so I always assume that people. Yeah, if I'm usually online most nights, right? Like that's the thing about me is that I probably if you're streaming around this time and I'm not streaming, then I could probably be there. It's just I keep forgetting to open up a tab with Twitch open. So, it keeps me from overthinking. Well, and honestly, I feel like I kind of mentioned it before how it it's a huge stress relief from like trauma and like hard times when you're able to open up with somebody, right? I think I'm just gonna go here. I've been taking too long with that piece. It's okay, really. I do it to stop overthinking and thinking that people wouldn't care if I'm around. Yeah, I mean, those are hard thoughts to work through. And like I said, being able to have somebody to talk to, and to be real with, like, makes all the difference. I find that when I'm having a hard time, if I'm able to, like, talk to my wife or talk to a friend, that almost every time that I open up to them, it, like, I almost always feel better after that, right? And I assume, oh, people are busy, it stops me from thinking worse thoughts. Fair enough. Yeah, like, yeah, no, it could be a lot. If you think too hard about it, it could be a lot worse for sure. I think we'll go here with that piece. But yeah, I think one and a lot of times people are busy for sure. Like everybody has a life outside of the internet. Well, not everybody, but most people. I feel like if you have a healthy lifestyle, you have some form of a life outside of being on the internet. Um, so yeah, people do get busy, and definitely like during the day, I am a very busy person, right? Like, I mean, I'm I guess if you consider me being at work, me being busy, because I do have to be there, whether or not I'm actually busy at work. And then when I'm home, I'm spending time with the kids, or until the kids go to bed, I'm usually busy, right? Talking to people is very nice, though. There's a Christian club at my campus, so that was also my coping mech too, because I met very kind and wise people over there. I can tell that they care. Yeah, yeah. I think most Christians generally have that kind of a vibe. Like they have a good positive vibe, and they genuinely care about people's well-being. Um, I think the only downside to it is that there's a lot of people who aren't religious that like turn away from that, because the I feel like the world today is very anti-religious in general, and so it's hard to it's hard to like comfort those people when you are a Christian, because what comforts you as a Christian is God, and is, Jesus, and whatever. Um, that spirituality is a huge comfort for Christians, right? And it's hard to try to comfort somebody who's against that, because what's helped you out so much is something that they're just going to shun and turn away from. And so, yeah, dude, exactly. Yeah. So it can be hard for sure. But yeah, like, I mean, finding a Christian club, I think that's probably a huge thing for you, I would assume, because you're able to have that, those people who have been uplifted and carried through those difficulties because of their beliefs and because of their religion. So, yeah, it's just difficult to try to be a comfort to someone who doesn't want to be comforted by what comforts you, right? Like, I think that makes sense. This friend, right, going through a lot of stuff. I care, so I listen, but that's all I can do because she turned away from God. So it's like, what do I tell her? Yeah, I think what I've noticed with people who are anti-religious are, I think the things that tend to help them the most are listening to them for sure. But the next best thing is probably like therapy. And that's also kind of taboo. Like, it's hard to basically tell your friend to go get therapy. Like, a lot of people don't like that either. Like, that's almost as bad as saying, hey, just turn to Jesus. Like, should I say turn to Jesus or go get therapy? Like, I feel like those are my two best pieces of advice to someone, and the people, like, they're not going to want to hear that, right? So when I go through things and I want to share, I can't really talk to her because she doesn't like give good advice. Yeah, yeah. Jesus is the best kind of therapy, though. Yeah, well, and see, if you say something like that to certain people, they're gonna think that you're brainwashed, or they're gonna think that you're stupid, and like, so both is go to. Yeah, yeah. I guess that's true. That's true. Jesus is a specific kind of therapy for sure. Um, but like, yeah. What did I just say? I feel like I was onto something, and then I lost it. Ugh, that's gonna bother me now. Oh well. It happens. I'm talking too much, aren't I? No, no, no. It's good. We're talking about good things. It's all good, for sure. What was I gonna say? Something about. Ugh. Nah, it's basically along the lines of what we're already talking about. I'm pretty sure, because it was something about like telling people to go to therapy, or telling people to turn to Jesus. Like those are the. I was saying that those are the two best pieces of advice I could give to someone, and both of those pieces of advice are hard to give to someone who is not religious. I think that's what I was trying to say. Because, I mean, telling people to go to therapy in general, I mean, obviously you got to do it in the right way. You don't just say to someone, hey, go to therapy, right? Like, you can't just do that. um, it's got to be more genuine and more, personal. Like, you have to be having a genuine conversation with this person. This is a terrible piece, by the way. Where are we going to put this? So I think what I was going to say was something along those lines, basically. We'll just go here. That's fine. But yeah, no, you were not talking too much. This is all good stuff that we're talking about. But yeah, it's definitely hard when it's with people who have like left from religion, basically. Like it's really hard to try to help them because they've walked away from what's works for you, right? What's nice though is that there are some concepts of Christianity I feel like she did get. Like, she used to think I hate myself. Like, that was her own thought, I'm assuming, is what you're saying. She used to think that she hated herself. And I keep telling her that it didn't matter if I did, because, like, so what? Oh, she used to tell you that you hate yourself, or that you think that you hate yourself. I'm not sure I understand that, but she used to think I hate myself. So I think she used to think that you hated yourself, and I keep telling her that it didn't matter if I did, because, like, so what? Everyone has something about them that they hate. Yeah, okay, I feel like that makes the most sense. But I respect myself enough to get out of bed and do something for the Lord, do something for my family, do something for my friends. Yeah. I feel like I have some thoughts, but I need to figure out how to process them before I start saying them, you know? It didn't matter if I hated myself. I think it does, personally. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I think it does matter how you feel about yourself. And obviously you don't have to feel that way, but I think taking care of yourself is important. And obviously it's important to, as a Christian, make the Lord an important part of your life. But I personally think that the Lord genuinely cares about our well-being, and that because of that, we should care about our well-being too. So honestly, I think one of the best things we can do sometimes is to give ourselves a little grace and a little self-care when we need it, whatever that may look like. Um, and so that's where respecting myself comes in, because I may despise myself because I sin, but I do realize that I have to take care of myself. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I like what you're saying there for sure. Um, one of the biggest things, at least one of my biggest beliefs as a Christian is that the Lord knows that we are going to sin, right? And he has provided himself to be how we get through that sin, right? And so the best times that we can turn to him are when we have gone through that sin and it's time for us to repent, right? And so when we turn to him, this is how I see it, right? Hey, yo, Jesus got it. Dude, rift at him. Yeah, we're doing big Jesus talk right now. For sure. We're being super real up in here. It's great. um okay, so I really want to get this thought out. We doing that deep talk. Okay, so when we sin, Jesus wants us to turn to him more than any other time because he is how we get through that sin. He is how we like push through those hard times, right? And so I think it's important that we try our best not to hate ourselves even when we do sin, because Jesus knows that we're going to sin, and he doesn't hate us because we sin. He doesn't hate us at all. There's no reason. So if he doesn't hate us, we shouldn't hate ourselves, right? Hi, Rift. I've been dead for so long. Well, I hear that. Yeah, so has Rift. He's been dead for a while, too. The fact that he's here with us is pretty surprising, because he's living that Fortnite life. Actually, are you playing Fortnite right now? Dead buddies. Fortnite is my sin. True. That's what I've been saying. You need to repent, bro. Oh, man. Good stuff. Yeah, but we're having some real deep, good conversations up in here. It's pretty great. But there. Carl spitting though. Jesus always want to help out. For sure. For sure. I'm quoting that Rift. Ugh. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Rift always he's got good punchlines for everything. Yeah, this is good stuff. Dang, dude. I mean, we got 8 viewers in the chat. This is crazy for Dorfromantik. Normally we get like 3. Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. Or everybody who's lurking, thanks for being here. It's been a real good stream talking about real good stuff. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, Bunny's awesome. We love Bunny. For anyone who doesn't know, Bunny's the one who did the emotes. The 3 emotes. There's another one I have that's kind of just a garbage one. Yeah, here's the 3 emotes that Bunny did for us. They're awesome. I love the turtle. I think the turtle is my favorite. Just because we're all about turtles up in here. If this semester has told me anything, it's that God wants to know if we're in pain. And he wants to hear our frustration and pain, and he could heal us from it. It's hard to wrap my head around it sometimes. Y'all are too nice to me. No, yeah, but yeah, what you're saying is spot on. Like, he wants us to turn to him when we're struggling more than any other time. I mean, he always wants us to turn to him, obviously, and we should try our best to do that. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, but I mean, with a lot of people, like when we are in pain and when we are struggling, y'all crazy. When we're in pain and when we're struggling and having hard times, those are, ironically, those are the hardest times to turn to him, right? Because we don't feel like we're worth it, or we don't feel like we deserve Jesus, right? Like, those are feelings that a lot of Christians have gone through, right? And I've learned to realize that it's not that way at all. It's the complete opposite. Like, he wants us to turn to him in those moments more than any others, because he wants to help us when we're having those hard times. And I think that's why most Christians, and we talked about this before, most Christians want to help each other out and help each other work through those hard times. Um, because we are trying to follow that example. We're trying to be like Jesus and help each other out, right? So, anyways, yeah, we could go on about this all night, really. So, yeah, good stuff. Where are we at? Have we? Oh, we're about to break my high score. So if we 405 630 is the high score. We're at 405 300. So big dwarf moment coming up. Pretty cool. Taking a non-religious tangent here. I think we'll go. Oh yeah, don't forget about the giveaway, everybody. Oh, do I want this? I don't like this. Because I'm trying to close this area down. It's going to take a long time. I probably should just put it over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, holy smokes. Bat Pleb likes cake is raiding. Thank you for the raid. Wow. Bakev Mano. I've seen this name before. Bakev Mano. He's a follower, I'm pretty sure. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Bat Pleb likes cake. What a name. Cake raid. I love it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the raid. Wow, that's awesome. Raider moment cake. Welcome in. Yeah, thanks guys for being here. Were you guys doing Dorfromantik? I saw someone else was streaming Dorfromantik. Is that you? Hey, yeah, welcome in. So, Bat Pleb. Yeah, Bat Pleb likes cake. I'll just call you Bat or Bat Pleb. I don't know if that's cool with you. There's the bat. Yeah, where did you come from? What were you streaming before? How was the stream? NP at all? NP, isn't he one of my followers too? And no, that's NB. Okay, no. Trying to get everybody. There's so many people that I've. Wuthering Waves. I've heard of that game. I haven't played it yet. Is that a MMORPG? NP means no problem. Yeah, that's right. I just thought about NB because he followed not too long ago. Bun's roommate. Oh, okay, cool. Well, welcome in. Bunny is awesome. We absolutely love Bunny. She's one of our favorite people. OM gosh, we're roommates. Well, thank you so much for the raid. That's awesome. Yeah, that's crazy. Good stuff. Oh, that's funny. What? So I want to hear about Wuthering Waves. Tell me about it, because I've heard about it, and I feel like I've heard that it's like it's an RPG. Am I right? But I haven't looked into it at all, so I know like basically nothing about it. Okay, we could also go over. I don't think we're ready to do that. I think we'll go. I think we will do it over here, even though I kind of don't like that. But anyways. Open world RPG. Okay, is it online or is it single player? Is it like an MMORPG or it's a gacha thing? Oh man, I haven't heard that word in a long time. Bakev Mano, aka Mata, is my Twitch son. Think single player. Okay, I'll have to check it out. That sounds interesting. I think the last single player open world RPG that I played that I genuinely enjoyed was probably Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah. I feel like there's a few others that I've tried since then. We love Mata and the Warren. Please love my son. Oh, for sure. Speaking of that, I should give you yeah, okay, I'm giving you a follow for sure. And we'll do a shout out as well. If I remember how to do that. I haven't done one of these in a while. Here we go. Okay, there's a shout out. Follow Bat Pleb. I know like nothing about Harry Potter though. Fair enough. I need to catch up on all the messaging. I remember when you played it. Yeah, that was a huge stream. Heard good things about that one. Yeah, it's really good. It's fine. You don't need to follow me. No, no, no. I love following new people, especially if you're one of Bunny's friends. That's enough for me to give you a follow. Still remember my favorite clips. Yeah, it was a great stream. We had a lot of I play cringe things like gacha games. Hey, I mean, you know, we all have our bro, I also cringe. He's not gonna care. No, everyone's welcome here. We've already said that a few times this stream. We're accepting of everybody. This is a safe space. We try to love and appreciate everybody for who they are. And if we ever make fun of you, it's because we love you and we're teasing. I don't think we have any train quests right now, so we could probably just put this wherever. Probably right here. Facts. Yeah, 100% of facts. We tease Rift all the time. Oh, for sure. He actually deserves it though. I mean, he's over there playing Fortnite right now. Hopefully he's getting wrecked. Dragon, take it. Ugh. Good stuff. Bro, I'm not. Ugh. I just left it on. He's not even playing. I'm just messing with you, bro. You know what's going on. Okay, we'll go there. That's a good spot. Got a bunch of tree quests. I love tree quests. Ah! Alright, let's see what we can do with this tile. Probably over here somewhere. This place is a mess. Go here. Good spot. More trees. Oh, okay. Let's see. We're 40 points away from a high score. Let's see. How are we gonna get those? Probably not with this tile. Yeah, probably not. I'ma head out. Oh, is this a clip from... Oh, from Hogwarts. Is this Carcassonne? It's similar to Carcassonne, actually. It's not, but it's... A lot of people have compared it to Carcassonne, for sure. I'm gonna check out this clip real quick. Oh, yeah, that one. Doesn't she, like, vanish? Oh, yeah, I'm trying to... Should I share the clip with everybody? This is a good clip. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up so everybody can see. Okay. Sorry, did I miss any message? Throwback? Yeah, it's definitely a lot like Carcassonne. I can explain it here in a second, but Bunny shared this clip and we just have to reminisce a little bit. This is from when I was streaming Hogwarts Legacy, doing the subathon. This was crazy. Okay, let's see. I need to turn on desktop audio. Okay, hopefully it's not too terribly loud. How is that not? Okay, hold on. You guys can't hear it. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna need to fix things a lot. Man, oh yeah, I wasn't wearing my glasses that day. I wonder why. Turn up volume on clip 2. Yeah, I'm trying to...
Will know my name, and you will have been a small...
Okay, I think that's probably a good volume.
One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Okay, so a little context. I had just taken out a troll, and trolls are like super tough. They're one of the tougher bad guys that you can fight. That's not like a boss. So, and she's telling me that I will have been a small part of her legacy or whatever. Yeah, I only took out a troll for you. That's all. That's all. Hey, you know, hold on. Hold up. No, no. No, 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 no. Oh.
One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
There you go. she just leaves, bro. She didn't want to deal with me anymore. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. The teleporting boss. Oh. Yeah. Oh man, it's been so long since I played it. I gotta get back into it. Okay, I need to turn this off. I need to turn this back on. Okay, I think everything's back to normal. But yeah, that was pretty good. Okay. Do you guys want an explanation of this game of Dorfromantik? I think somebody was it Bat who was asking about it? I can share the boss one with you guys too if you want. Yeah, we could do that too. I mean, I love looking at those old clips. For sure, they were good times. Yes, please. Okay, I'm gonna explain the game first, and then maybe we can check out that clip. Okay, so this is called Dorfromantik. It's a German game. What did you get? Oh, I remember. Okay, we'll watch that later. We'll watch that in a bit. It's a single player. I want to call it a puzzle game more than it is like a world building game, but it's like they took world building and turned it into a puzzle game, right? So the goal of the game is to not run out of tiles basically and get the highest score you can. And so there's a few different ways that you can get tiles. Here you go. Yeah, explain the game first. Yeah. Okay. So you have a stack of tiles right here. Down here is the number of tiles I have left. You start with like 40, I want to say. Here, we can start a new game to just kind of show an example. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you start a new game. You have a tile right in the middle there. So let's just put this down. These little icons are quests. You fulfill a quest, you'll get 5 extra tiles, right? So that's one way that you can get extra tiles. Now you'll also notice that if like the edges of the tiles light up, if you place the proper tiles, like or the proper biomes or whatever, the type of the tile together. So like if I do this, the line becomes red and you don't get points for this. Like if I were to put this down, I didn't get any points there. Oh, okay. Well, I ruined that here. We're gonna do a quick restart. Forget that happened. Okay. To see how it lights up, what I just did there, that lights up. I put it down, I get 10 points because the edge matches. That's how you get points. And then get tiles by fulfilling quests. So we'll probably get a quest here soon. Okay. So you see that a little check mark shows up when I hover over here. This means that the quest gets fulfilled. We get 5 extra tiles from that, right? So we got a little +5, so we're back to 40. And we got another 5 because we just finished that quest. I don't like this tile. Obviously, you can't put this down anywhere without breaking the perfect edges. I might be going a little fast here. Also, when you finish quests, you get 100 points as well for each quest that you finish. So I'm up to 300 points. And another way that you can get quests, this would probably be better to show in my big world, and we're just gonna get rid of this game anyway. Or, I don't know, not new game. Here. Okay. So my big game, my goal right now, and this is my goal for 2024, is to finish a game with 1,000,000 points, or to get to 1,000,000 points, basically. And we're at 400,000. Well, it's the end of May right now, so we're at pretty good pace to get that goal finished. But one of the other ways that you can get quests, or not quests, tiles, is by placing perfect tiles. So I'm trying to find a spot where I can show that. Might not be able to do that with this tile. We'll go here first and get a different tile. I can show it with this tile spot that I'm already thinking of. Okay. So if I put this tile down, right? So like, let's say I put it down here. I lose a tile, right? So I went from 691 to 692. If I put the tile here, these two tiles that are right next to it, if I have placed them well, all of the edges will be perfect, right? And that means that this tile is perfectly placed. Each edge is next to its appropriate, like you know, these are all village edges, so they need to be placed next to other tiles that have village edges. If I put this down here, the circle train is crazy true. This is the best train track ever, guys. Totally pointless. There's not even a train on it. It's awesome. If I put this down here, I get -1 tile, right? Because I put one down. But then I get +2 because of these two tiles. So it'll go down to 691, but it'll go back up to 693, right? You get points. You get 60 points for perfect tiles as well. So that adds to the stack. Speaking of that, that was kind of a big moment because we just broke my high score. My last game high score was 405, 630. And we just broke that, which is kind of crazy. So this is officially the highest score that I've ever had in a game of Dorfromantik. So pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. And we're going to keep that going. Yeah, hopefully that all kind of makes sense. There's a few things that are a little more complex than that. I would recommend, if you want to learn more about it, my first step. I love the Fall Guys emotes, by the way. We love Fall Guys here. We used to play that all the time. We got pretty good at it. Some of our best streams were Fall Guys streams, honestly. But yeah, there's a few more things about the game that could get you more tiles. There's a few more rules or whatever, but overall that's kind of the gist of it. And you're just trying to keep the game going. If you run out of tiles, the game ends. That's the only way that you lose the game. OG Carl and Rift. Yeah, we used to play Fall Guys all the time. It was time. For sure. But yeah. Hopefully that all made sense. That's kind of a good summary. First time being here was a Fall Guys stream. Nice. Good times. That's how Bunny was introduced to Carl Cinco. That's good stuff. We love to hear it. And yeah, okay, now let's go watch the clip. Alright, so let's go back to here. Let's turn that off, turn that on, and then check out the clip. Okay, so this was the teleporting boss. Okay, so I was fighting a troll. You actually get to see what a troll looked like. I think another streamer was watching your stream and rooting for you, so I joined because I like the vibes. I stayed for the streamer. That was such a cool moment. I love those moments when like you find a streamer who's just got the vibes and you just want to stay, hang out forever. So those are good places to be. Okay, so here's me. I was fighting a troll and he teleports or something like that. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. Well, where are you going? Come on. What? You had enough? Like
What?
I he's done, dude. He's so done.
Revelio.
Oh man. Here's a booba tuba.
Oh, that smells awful.
Oh, pretty bad.
Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Wait, oh, and then how'd you get up there? What are you doing? Oh, best clip, yeah. And then he just starts fighting me again, and he was way up there. How did you get up there? Yeah, that's great. Some good clips for sure. Good stuff. Good times. Man, my throat. Guys got me yapping. Good stuff. This is honestly, this is one of the best streams I've had in a long time. This is great. Okay, back to the game. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick. Yeah, one of the best things about this game is they made a strategy game. All right, fellas, I gotta go. Need to call girlfriend and people coming over. Have fun. All right, Rift, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. We definitely gotta play again sometime. It's been too long. But yeah, have a good night, and we'll chat with you later. Bye bye. One of my favorite things about this game is they took a strategy game, or they made a strategy game, sorta, puzzle game. They made it chill. This is like one of the only strategy games that I've ever played that is so chill, right? Like it's I didn't even know that was possible, right? Because usually strategy games get the brain like going. You got to think, got to work through things. Get that Riz. Yeah, he's got to chat with the girlfriend. Yeah, super chill game. And I mean, there's also a creative mode. Like even like Bunny, you might like creative mode. Honestly, you can. Here, we could even check some of them out. One of them, I think this one's my daughter's. You look at it. Yeah, this is definitely my daughter's. See all these boats here? I did not do this. Yeah, so creative mode's really fun. So like you could just make like beautiful looking worlds. Some people have made some really cool looking stuff. Yes, the boats. Boats everywhere. So yeah, cool thing about this is you can use the there's this eyedropper here if you want to like let's say I want a train station. Yeah, there are so many. Yeah, like you want a train station, you click on that and it changes your next tile to a train station. Or let's say you want like, you know, a village. You come over here, just changed it to a village tile. I'm obviously not gonna mess with this because my daughter's. There's also trains everywhere too. So many. Oh yeah, I remember she did this long line of trains. There's all these trains coming in. Yeah, like you might have fun with this part just because you can like just make really pretty worlds. Obviously this not one of them. I mean it's fun, but it's a little chaotic with all the my game is like lagging a bit more than usual because of all the boats. Let's see. I feel like I made a creative world once. This one? Artistically chaotic. Did I don't think this was. That might have been one of my daughters too. I don't really play creative mode. I kind of just play. Oh, this is my other daughter's. This one is chaotic. It's so messy. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to what she was doing. So not the, it must be this one. I think this is mine. Yeah, so I was trying to make a world with no trains. There's no trains in this world, and there's lots of water, but there's also like a little bit of village. So it's like almost like chill little villages. So I really like this one. It feels really. I did put a lot of boats in here. I don't know if I like that. I do like the big open area, so maybe it'd be better to just have lake tiles without boats or whatever. But yeah, so here I was just trying to make a peaceful little sort of like a village area, but like small villages, nothing big. So it almost feels like a little bit rural. There might be too many villages for it to be rural, but I like imagine living in this village right here, right? I don't even know if you call this a village. This is like 6 houses in the middle of the forest. Like that's just awesome. You got a lake right there. Got, you know, the big lake over here. Imagine living right here. I have a friend who'd like that. Honestly, I mean, as long as I got internet, I will live pretty much anywhere. I would love to live in the forest. He loves hiking. Yeah. This is creative mode. Cool thing about creative mode is you can like, um, okay, so we did eyedropper, which is where you can like copy a tile, right? So I just copied a lake piece. But what I like is generate matching tile. So if there's a spot that's really hard to get a piece for, do this and it'll generate a tile that works for that spot. And that like matches the perfect edges and everything. Yeah, there's lots of different things you can do with this game. Like you don't have to play it competitively. I don't know if I'd call it a competitive game. You don't have to play it with the goal in mind of getting a high score. You can play it creatively. There's a tutorial over here. There's a hard mode. Very difficult, by the way. I'm pretty sure I'm in the top 100 in hard mode. By the way, I never said this, but I really like your logo. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really like my logo too. I commissioned it, and I love how it turned out. Yeah, so I'm in the top 95 in hard mode. And hard mode is very difficult. Extremely hard. It's obviously what you'd expect. There's monthly mode. Every month there's a new leaderboard for a specific seed, I guess. There's so much you can do. But yeah, let's get back to business. Where are we at? We're already at an hour and a half, and I'm only halfway through. But we have been chatting about great stuff. Makes sense. Yeah, so you were saying that you love the logo. I like the turtles is kind of well, that's the theme we chose, obviously, for the stream is turtles. Um, the channel points are turtle tokens, right? Speaking of which, feel free to use channel points however you want. We got some good stuff. Good channel rewards. One of my favorites is name a turtle. Is one of the things you can redeem your channel points for. If you do the turtle command, it says a small turtle is now swimming in chat. There are now 646 turtles. So it generates a random turtle from a list of adjectives that I have stored. And so if you choose to redeem your channel points for name a turtle, you get to pick a new adjective to add to that list. That's one of my favorite channel point redemptions. We got like 50 or something turtles, like 50 adjectives for the different turtles you can get. There's a lot. We started it by making a pretty good sized list of them at the beginning, and then we've had a lot of people redeem for more for different channel. There are a lot of different people redeem their channel points for that one, so there's a lot of different adjectives that I can choose from. So anyways, I need to start placing tiles. We're at 406,000. And the goal is to get to 410,000. We could go there. Yeah, it's just such a peaceful little game, you know what I'm saying? Like, comfy, it's nice, chill. Good place to hang. And honestly, like, it can be pretty complicated at times. Like, there are times when I get pieces and I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to? You can make it complicated and if you want to. It is a game that you can really get sucked into and think about really hard. Request a song. All right. Good stuff. Okay, let's I'm so sorry. Is that the Imagine Dragons song? Alright, so we're gonna turn the music volume down. Oh boy. So the good news is this won't be saved on the VOD. Yeah, he probably won't play it on YouTube. What? Why wouldn't I play it? Yeah, it won't, like, my VODs don't save the Spotify stuff that comes through. I can play copyright stuff because I don't have the VODs saved. I wouldn't blame you. I will look it up. Oh dear. Which one do I click? First thing I thought of. It's the first thing. Okay. Is it Can't Think of a Better Name? Is that the... Wait a minute. You guys probably can't hear it, huh? Yeah, because I'm... Okay. I gotta do this. Okay. You should hear it now. It's so dumb, bro. No. Alright, here we go. Is this it? There it is. It sounds terrible. How long is this? Oh, it's almost done. Okay, thank goodness. Wonderful. Good, excellent choice. Thank you for that. Let's turn on our chill in-game music now. Yeah, it's so bad. Oh my gosh. Hey, I mean, people have requested worse songs, to be fair. Yeah, that was not the worst song that I've had someone request. Your reaction made my day, though. How did I react? What? I didn't think I reacted that crazy. What did I do? Go here. Sorry. No, it's all good. No, it's totally fine. You were like, excellent. Oh. for sure. That definitely was not the. I mean, there weren't lyrics, which is probably a good thing. If there were lyrics, it probably would have been 10 times worse. Person, there's a person back there. Hi, person. Oh, did my wife pop in the frame for a second? Yeah, she does that sometimes. Probably getting ready for bed. Hello. Wife Cinco feet. They're saying that they see your feet. Yeah. This is the one who said that you looked really pretty when you came and said hi that one time. Yeah, this is Bunny. She says hi. Yeah, you like made her day that one time when you told her that she was pretty. She like absolutely loved that. Wife Cinco is so pretty. She is my favorite person, so 100%. Yeah, you did. She yeah, she like. Oh, another small field quest. Okay, this is gonna be annoying, but I think we're gonna try to pull it off. Like these 2 tiles here are worth basically 20 extra tiles. Like if we can complete both of these with the field quest, we get 20 tiles. Eat for free. Oh, I missed that message. Look up the backstory at some point. It's so funny. Okay, I may or may not do that. for the song, I'm assuming is what you're talking about. Oh, one of these. Okay. Ah, no, that's maybe here. Ooh, okay, it works over here. Good. Oh, probably right. It is really funny though. The backstory. I might have to look it up. If I remember, honestly, that's the biggest you know, thing that's going to determine whether or not I actually do it is whether or not I remember to do it. Honestly, fair. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not that I don't want to do it, that I'll probably forget. But I'm the same way. Yeah, honestly, like, my memory is not what it used to be. Like, I had kids, and then my memory, gone. I can't remember anything anymore. What I tell people, kids destroy your memory. if you have kids. Bryn, like, you want to remember that? How about no? Exactly. Too much work. We're not dedicating all that brain power to remembering something. Who do you think we are? I can remember if I put it in high priority. If it's low priority, nah. Yeah, there's very few things that go high priority for me. It's like if something makes it into that box of high priority items, impressive. Very impressive. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I'm gonna pull my brain back into the game. Where are we at? We still got 3,500 points left. Make. I usually make deadlines for school and other important things and events high priority. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't have many of those kinds of things. So that's one of the reasons why most things don't make it into that. Very few high priority event things or deadlines. Like my job doesn't have deadlines. I don't have to do deadlines at my job. There. Fair enough. Okay, yeah. I'm kind of glad that we did this over here because we have 3 quests here that are all field quests that have a flag quest attached to it. So all 3 of these tiles all together eventually should give me 30 extra tiles in my stack. Like right now they're a pain because they're not even close to being done. But um but if I deal with them and if I'm able to manage them well enough, then we're gonna get a lot of tiles, and that's gonna be super nice. Not that we're worried about tiles, but that's kind of the reason I got that many tiles is because I play the game that way, because I'm always thinking about getting extra tiles. Anyways. Probably want to keep adding trees to this. I mean, there's so many tree quests in this area. Do this. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, that'll help us out a lot. That'll kind of keep these quests separate from this big tree quest because we want to keep both of them alive for now. We got some good tree quests here, but we don't want to get them too mixed up with each other. Yeah, we'll probably be able to link the trees up to this and get a lot of extra trees added onto that, so that'll be nice. Okay, anyways. River. We got a river tile. Got houses all over it. And sometimes. Today was nice. Good. I'm glad you had a nice day. What, like the stream or like just today in general was a nice day? I got to have a deep convo with one of the best streamers on Twitch. Aw, thanks, Bunny. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Hey, if one person out there thinks that I'm the best streamer on Twitch, then that's good enough for me. I will keep streaming for that one person. Thank you so much. That's a huge honestly, that's one of the best compliments you can give someone who streams, right? Yeah. So thank you very much. You got me blushing. I'm like, I feel like I'm turning red. Very kind. I think we'll go here. Yeah, we can go here. Okay, we can link this up. That's good. Okay. Like my brain is starting to hear a little bit. Today was in general was nice. So I got to celebrate a birthday early with one of my aunties. Isn't really my auntie, but she my family's friend. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. I know how that goes. Good people. Okay, so I actually kind of want to focus my fields on this area now because this is high value. These are high value tiles right here. So if we can get those quests done, good stuff. Give us some serious tiles. I'll probably be focusing most of my field tiles. Every friend of the family becomes family, so we wanted to celebrate her birthday before she leaves town for a while. There you go. Yeah, it's good when you have people like that for sure. Yeah, that's a good place to be. Good to have friends that you treat as family. I think Mediterranean. I don't remember the last time I had Mediterranean. I probably should have it again sometime. Or if I've ever even had it, I don't know for sure if I have. Go here. It's been a bit for me too. It was super nice. There you go. That's good. Place was lovely. I'll have to see if we even have any Mediterranean places nearby. I don't. I'll check it out. You got me thinking about it now. Yeah, here we go. Good stuff. This is gonna... We're gonna really focus on getting these quests done, because those are gonna be... I'm sure there's got to be a Mediterranean, at least one Mediterranean place here. It's a big enough area. Not like a huge area, but it's big enough that there should be a little bit of everything. I'm feeling like I'm just gonna try to speed run this last little bit here. There was... Yeah, we could go here. That's good for that. I think that's what I was thinking of doing, that spot. Yeah, cool. We're actually hitting some decent tiles right now. Go here. I kind of like that. Yeah. Stuff. Go there. That's nice. Oh, and I think there's a really good spot for this tile. I'm pretty sure. Like I just saw it not too long ago. In the tree area? Yeah, here it is. Perfect. This is beautiful. This will give us a lot of points. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so this has a train track attached to it. That works. That doesn't work, actually. That little red line. Thought for a second that it would work there. It almost deceived me. Music in this game is really like about it. Maybe what? Train area for this one. We could go here. I like the vibes in this game. Yeah, it's a really nice game. I think it's like really helps bring the vibes for this channel out too. Oh yeah, for sure. We usually keep things pretty chill here. Unless we're doing Fall Guys. I think it's like 13 bucks, I want to say. That's like the normal price. And if you can get it on sale, unlike me. If you can get it on sale, you should be able to pick it up for like less than 10 bucks if you're interested. Wait for a sale. Most of the games I played are literal chaos. Hey, well, I mean, that could be fun in its own way, right? Like, that's a different kind of fun. Ooh, check this out. This is kind of cool. That's super nice. I dig it. Everything's me sucking is oh, everything. So you suck. Okay, everyone thinks me sucking is entertaining. Gotcha. I can't type. Gotcha. It's okay. There are definitely I've had plenty of viewers who can't type, and it's always good fun. One of the guys who really likes to do ridiculous songs for the channel points thing. he's like that. He just can't type anything. And he kind of just owns it, and it's super funny. Oh, here we go. This is nice. Ooh. Okay, cool. That's new. We unlocked a skin. How about that? Sounds like a fun guy. Yeah. he's pretty fun to have around. Okay, so I was gonna say we probably want to try to put this over here, but it doesn't work all that great. Maybe try this and maybe try to link it up, but then again we're creeping into the forest area if we do that. I don't know if I want to do that. And we're gonna get these eventually, so we don't have to like rush for those. We don't like the tiles that we get. Place them in a different area. Like this. This is a great spot for this tile. Ooh. Oh, were you saying ooh to like the new tile that I got? The new skin? I'm guessing that's what you were talking about. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think we want to put water in this area just because these are getting really close to being finished, 2 quests. So I think in general we're probably going to want to put any water or river tiles over here. Maybe we go like here or here. Ooh, okay. Or we could go here because this next tile's got trees on it. That would work really well right there. That's pretty nice. I like that. I would say to put this with this area, but it's got train tracks on it. So, and trains are harder to deal with than water. So I kind of want to put it over here somewhere. That's a good spot. We'll put now we got another train station. Water 2. Works as a water tile. So we could go right there. Kind of expand this out a little bit. Not a bad idea. Okay, got some trees. Probably put it with the tree area. It's actually a pretty nice spot for that one. Yeah, right there. Also has a house on it. I like that. We'll go there. This one might have a really good spot elsewhere. Get out a little bit. Around. Here, that's pretty nice. We'll go that better than. See if we can put this. At all. Could go there, but I don't like that. We go here. I kind of like that. Or we could just put it somewhere nice. I like that best. Ah, here we go. Here's a nice spot. Alright, we're really close to 410,000. That's where we're going to call it for the night. Probably only a few more tiles to place to make that happen. Then I gotta start winding down for the night at that point. And you're making a lot of progress. Yeah, so I'm doing a YouTube, you might already know this, I'm doing like a YouTube series about it. Part of my goal to reach 1 million points was to document the progress, right? So I'm making a YouTube series of me getting to 1 million points. So every stream that I've done of this world has ended up on YouTube. And each episode of the YouTube video is 10,000 points of progress. Yeah, I've seen you posting them. I gotta catch up on them. No worries if you can't. There's a lot, right? Like each video is like an hour and a half long, right? And at least, you know, each one's, some of them are shorter, some of them are like an hour if I was playing really fast. But yeah, they don't feel good. Okay, make good ambiance for work, good white noise. Yeah, for sure. Every once in a while I'll spit some serious stuff like we did tonight. But most of the time it's just me explaining how I'm playing the game, what kind of my thoughts as I'm going through the game. Thanks for talking about some deep stuff. Anytime, honestly, like anytime you need someone to talk to, just let me know. If you're comfortable. Yeah, happy to talk for sure. Okay, I kind of want to. I wish I could put this here, but I feel like I can't. I can't put it here because it's not a perfect tile right there. I would like to put it here, but I don't like what it does to the tile. I could just deal with that, and maybe I will, because this will help kind of spread things out a little bit. Let me think about it for a second. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it here, because this is too perfect. This might actually... I think this will give us enough points to end for tonight. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. 410,000. And we got some nice tiles coming up to start off the next stream. That'll be good stuff. All right. That was a good stream. Good, almost 2 hours. Sometimes I feel bad because I feel like I talk about certain things too much. It does help when I have someone to talk to about it too, because they point out my spiraling moment. Well, I'm not here to point out your spiraling moments or whatever, but like I'm here to just listen and share my thoughts if I have any good thoughts that I feel like I need to share. Well, and people keep me grounded. Yeah, no, for sure. I get that. But you know, I'm not here to say that you're out of control and you're crazy. I'm just here to be a friend, honestly. That's all I'm trying to do, is be everybody's friend and try to help people out when they need it. So I'm glad I got to do that a little bit for you tonight. Not stuck in my head. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's good to... when I saw something wrong, it does help when some... Yeah, it's easy to get sucked out of these bad places, well on thoughts that probably aren't even true, right? Like, you are not a worthless person. You are worth something. You are valuable. You are loved. And you can feel that here, hopefully. I hope that you can feel that you are loved in my stream. So anyways, here's our stats. We had a very good stream, very good conversation, great moments. Had a lot of people hanging out at one point. Good fun. I do feel cared for. Good stream, very good stream. Hopefully we can do another one soon. Hopefully, if you ever stream, I will try to be there. And feel free to like DM me. Feel free to send me a message and let me know that you're streaming. If I see it, I will be there. I will do my best to be there. But anyways, yeah, we're doing really good. We're almost at 60 hours in this one game. That's like 60 hours worth of YouTube videos, roughly. And we've done a lot of good stuff. Bat, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the raid. It was fun meeting you. And for the wonderful Reddit song. Very chaotic and crazy. I'll keep thinking about it. I might have to just brave it. Yeah, I mean, don't feel like, if you don't feel ready, definitely don't feel pressured for it. But I will try to be there and help make it easier for you if I can. All right, but I'm gonna call it a night. Let's we got raided. I always kind of feel like passing the raid along if I can. let's. I want to see if there's anyone. I like to, unless there's somebody that I follow. Okay, nobody else is playing Dorfromantik. Let's find somebody to raid. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so the only guy that I follow two people who are streaming right now. One of them is like a bot. It's not even a real person. And the other one is somebody who's doing the Rubik's Cube. They like to do blindfolded Rubik's Cube solves. They got 16 viewers. They actually do pretty well. I prefer to send my viewers to smaller streams, so that probably wouldn't be the best one. So let's do a little research. Let's see if we can find somebody. Yeah, he's very talented. Probably one of the most talented viewers on the earth, honestly. Yeah, let's see. He holds several world records for like blindfolded Rubik's Cube solving. Pretty crazy. Let's see who we can find. Oh, actually, his stream looks really interesting right now. Okay, so this guy, he's actually getting ready to do, he's attempting, and this is absolutely crazy, but he's going to attempt a blindfold solve of 300 Rubik's Cubes, one session. And there will be several of those Rubik's Cubes that probably don't get solved, but he will solve a good portion of those Rubik's Cubes. Yeah, so I think we'll send him a raid. He's a cool guy, and it's very fascinating to watch what he's able to do. So I think we'll send you guys there just because it's super fun. Yeah, let's go. All right. Let me get the raid ready. I want to pull his stream up so I'm ready to hang out in there too. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, Bunny. I love it when you're here. Like I said, you're one of my favorite people to hang out with. Hopefully we can do it again sometime soon. And thank you everyone else who was here. Thank you for the raid, Bat, and everyone else who was hanging out. It's been a good stream. All right, so I'm gonna send you over to Digalig. No, bro, y'all can do so much better. Well, hey, I'm happy that I have you, regardless of how much better I can do. I don't think I can do. You're great. Love you. But anyways, here you go. I'm sending you off to Sigalig. Can't remember what his actual name is. But anyways, we'll hang out over there. All right, we'll see you, Bunny. Thanks for being here.